wanted to share some things with you that God's been doing in my life. Now, when I was 3 years old, I was saved, and I was so happy to see that God could become part of my life and that I could have a personal relationship with him. I found that to be so extraordinary and so amazing. I could really seek and serve the Lord myself, as my family had already done. I thought that was really amazing. But there was this one problem that I had. I was extraordinarily shy. Ever since I was 3 years old until later, I was extraordinarily shy. And so I wasn't sure exactly what to do. But about 4 years ago, God broke through this shyness in a way I was not at all expecting. God broke through this shyness in my heart, but it was in really an interesting way. In 5th grade, I was deciding I wasn't going to be shy anymore. I was going to step out of my comfort zone and seek the Lord and his strength. I was going to seek his presence continually and share his goodness with people around me. But I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do this. But to my surprise, I got strep throat, which was the first time I'd ever had this illness in a long time, or ever actually. But I was so confused about this, and I was given an amoxicillin, but that didn't work, so they gave me a Z-Pak. And ever since then, my life had tipped upside down. I lost the use of my voice and my ability to speak, and the ability to walk or to stand and to use my right hand. And all of a sudden I was seeing everything being taken away from me, and I was so confused. But I chose to seek the Lord. There's a verse, Proverbs 3, verses 5 to 6, that reminded me that God still had a plan for my life, even if I couldn't understand. He said to trust in the Lord with all your heart, and to lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. So I decided I was going to trust in the Lord with all my heart, and lean not on my own understanding, which really, there wasn't much understanding of this thing that was happening to me. But I chose to seek God and acknowledge him in the midst of this trial. So I kept on seeking the Lord and his strength and seeking his presence continually. And actually, God started breaking through this illness and through my shyness in a way I'd never expected. On Christmas Eve of that year, I told my grandmother, it was just me and her and the Lord. I told her that I really wanted to sing. The rest of my family was away at a Christmas party with other family members, and I didn't go because I was thinking my wheelchair probably wouldn't fit into some of the houses that they would be going into. So I sought the Lord, and I told my grandmother I really wanted to sing. She told me that even if I couldn't sing physically, God heard my heart, even if my voice wouldn't start. And to my surprise, I started singing Silent Night. God broke through my inability to speak. God broke through that. He did amazing work in my life ever since then. I began to learn to hear his voice as I sat in my wheelchair listening to him and seeking his presence. And that's when I truly learned to hear God's voice and to hear his heart. It was amazing how God used this for his glory. Later on, during Easter time, after my voice had been restored, I told my grandmother that this was the very best year of my life because this is when I truly learned to seek and to praise God in my heart and to hear his voice truly. I found God as not only my God, but as my friend, a close friend. He stood by me that almost over 3 years that I was having this illness. God stood by me and he was with me, and he loves us all so much. I found his love in a deeper, deeper way. I found his goodness in a deeper way that I'd never expected. Later on, God healed my ability to walk and to speak and to stand. I was so happy at what God was doing in my life, and I was happy at how he was continuing to breathe into me. He healed me. I'm still so thankful about how God broke through this, and he broke through my shyness as well, which I found to be extraordinarily amazing. This was the biggest part of my healing, was when he broke through my shyness. He used this trial that Satan meant for evil, and he used it for good. So I just wanted to encourage you, all of you here, that we can trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not on our own understanding. In all our ways acknowledge him, and he will truly direct our paths. Ever since then, God's been singing songs to me, and I've been able to write them down and share them with others. His plan is beyond anything I could ever understand, and his plan is beautiful and perfect. Thank you so much, all of you, and I pray that as you seek the Lord, you would continually have strength in waiting on him and in loving and seeking him. And whatever illness or trial you're going through, you would be able to set your eyes on him. I pray that he would bless you as you seek him continually. Bye.